Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Meta. I am yours truly, Travis Spencer. Today is Tuesday, and on Tuesdays, we do our breath practice. So, I want to invite you to just get prepared for that. So, what we're going to do today is we will set an intention, I'll read the centering thought, we'll follow it with a breath practice, and we'll do a call to action, and then I'm going to invite you to like and subscribe. And you can do that right now if you would like. Um, but first, I said I was going to start with the call to action, but that's not true. Actually, we're going to start with the grounding practice. So, all right, our grounding practice, since we're doing breath today, is going to be with the breath. This particular practice is going to invite you to ground around the belly with a diaphragmatic breath, right? Actually, we're going to do three diaphragmatic breaths. Now, with diaphragmatic breathing, when you inhale, the belly comes out from the body. And as you exhale, the belly goes in. So now the invitation is if you're not used to doing diaphragmatic breathing, um, don't push too far. Just as much as you can, as much as feels comfortable for you. So let's begin. Inhaling, belly goes out. Exhaling, belly comes in. So let's begin. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Once again, inhaling and exhaling. All right. So, inviting you to allow your breathing to return to its normal cadence. And I would like to move to setting in the intention for today. So, inviting you to take 5 or 10 seconds and think about how you want to approach your day. So, let's begin. All right. So, I hope that you set an intention and we'll move forward and we'll do our centering thought. And our centering thought today is from the ancestor Carter G. Woodson. Real education means to inspire people to live more abundantly, to learn and begin with life as they find it and make it better. So I'll read it again. Real education means to inspire people to live more abundantly, to learn to begin with life as they find it and make it better. So wherever you are, right here in this moment, wherever you find yourself, from moving forward, let's make it better. All right. So our practice today is a breath practice. And what I would like to invite everyone to do is first I want to talk about posture, and then we're going to do a couple of breaths in this particular posture. So if you're seated, inviting you to allow your feet to be flat on the floor, allow your hands to be on your knees or your thighs, whichever feels most comfortable for you. And I want to also invite you to make sure that the heart is over your hips. So that makes the back be relatively straight and allow your shoulders to be back. Not so much that you're arching the back, but more so that you're not hunching forward. Okay? Because what we want to do is make sure that the airway isn't constricted so that the air is flowing into the body and flowing out. All right. So again, feet flat, hands, knees or thighs. Make sure that the heart is over the hips and make sure that the shoulders are back. All right. Now, once you've found this position, we're going to do 3 breaths. And I'm going to invite you as you inhale to see if you can notice any sensations of breathing as the air enters the nostrils, in the throat, and as it goes down into the lungs. Okay? Noticing any sensations that you may feel there. So let's begin. All right, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. If your mind is wandering, that's perfectly natural and normal, but inviting you back to the practice. So we're going to do three more, and then I'll go silent for about 30 seconds, and then we'll conclude the practice. So inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more time, inhaling, exhaling. Now, for the next 30 seconds or so, continue at the same pace, noticing the breath as you inhale and exhale. If your mind starts wandering, that's perfectly fine, inviting you back to the present moment. Take three additional breaths and then allow your eyes to open. How was that practice for you? I want to invite you to go to the comments and just type in sharing how the practice was for you. If you were able to concentrate, if the mind wandered, just let us know how the practice was for you. And I want to also encourage you that if you found that your mind was wandering throughout the practice, that's perfectly fine and natural and normal. And that is a part of the practice. Remember, mindfulness is being aware in the present moment without judgment. So the moment that you notice that you were thinking about something else and not being present, then that is that moment of mindfulness. So you are doing it right if your mind wanders. Okay? So don't worry about it. Just continue to practice. And with continued practice, you'll find that it'll be easier to settle into the present moment and to be present to whatever's arising in that present moment. All right. So now the call to action for today. So today we did our breath practice. So our call to action today is going to be to take the time to notice the breath. And it could be before something or after something. So, for example, say today before your meal at lunchtime, take the time to notice the breath, maybe one or two breaths, just inhaling, noticing the breath, exhaling, relaxing the body. Or after a meeting, you know, take the time to just notice the breath and allow yourself to be present to whatever is arising. All right. So I appreciate you all for hanging out with me today. I want to invite you to like and subscribe and share this practice with one person. We're building our numbers here on YouTube, and we would like to invite you to share this with someone and invite them to subscribe as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I want to invite you to just go ahead and click the subscribe button so you can get alerts for our community conversations, for our practices, and also for any events and things that will be coming up in the future that we'll be um, sharing information about or sharing the event as well. So I am super excited to say to you that we believe that this program and these programs are going to really support you as you move through your